In the previous episode, the participants moved into a luxurious mansion, but the girls did not have time to enjoy it fully. Difficult trials began. Last week, there was a masterclass on posing from Anfisa Chakova and 2 photo shoots. The first one was created by the famous Hollywood actor Igor Zhizhikin. In an abandoned factory, the girls had to really go through fire, water, and copper pipes. Then the participants got to the market, and in costumes modeled by the stylist Nikolai Ovechkin, they had to show themselves from their most beneficial and sellable side. At the end of the last program, with the judge's decision, the Oriental dancer Layla Omar left the show. Today, the girls will walk along the podium accompanied by a rare animal. On the fragile shoulders of the model will be a heavy burden. Confident, graceful, well done. A photo shoot in the supermarket with delicious vegetables shocks some customers.
Don't embarrass yourself. How much did they pay you? Lose some weight.
Come on. Watch it right now. Last week, the judges recognized Elena Terakina as the best participant, but the girls don't agree with the decision.
There is no hand. There's no hand. What a huge nostril.
The most upset is Victoria Hasanova, who herself had hoped to occupy the VIP bedroom.
Alina and I had misunderstandings almost from the first day. There are times when you say something in her direction and she has a short fuse. Alina is not the only one so temperamental, so no one here will tolerate her. I'll run rings around her easily. Oh, what a cool picture. Nice, huh? I really like it. The face. However, these bloody hands, it was just the most difficult thing to wipe off. Well, you know, initially when you came to the trailer, you said the photo shoot was superb and you really liked it. I just got such a rush. The fish scared me at first, but I got such a rush from the fact that I overcame my fear of the smelly, uncomfortable conditions. And, well, my head, damn, honestly, I'm still grateful to the photographer. Beautifully done. He helped me find some interesting angles. By the way, when I did that, he told me not to do that. We each have our own winning angle, like a snow queen, and at the same time with a fish. And now take off her headwear. Well, nothing will change. Yeah, sure. Their head will simply get lost on a dark background, envy and silence.
Elena Terakina has received all the privileges of being the best participant of the week and is moving into the VIP room.
This photo is here too. That is, I will sleep with myself. If only there was a mirror and you know I could see myself. Toilet and bathroom. Alexandra, do you miss it? Well, yes, I want to go back. Lie on it. Feel this feeling. I was lying on it. Maybe you'll live with me, like girlfriends. No, I have another role. The role of the winner. You won't be here long. Just wait. Okay, not for long. Oh, how sleepy I am. Really, I sleep. Everything is okay. I make my bed every day. When I come, it's like 5 girls slept here. No one made our bed today. That's it. This gorgeous room is for me for this week.
The day before, at the Council of Judges, Jana's legs hurt a lot.
Oh, Jana, you promised. Look. Listen, your poor legs. Girls, well, she needs to see a doctor, really. Her legs have swollen to some unreal sizes today. I've never seen anything like this before. I was very scared, and all the girls were worried about me. Dariana gave me a massage for an hour or so. Well, I was actually thinking that maybe getting her a doctor, because what if she had something serious? Well, today she got something rough. Her legs are swollen very much. And what is it? It's happened because of the shoes? Maybe yes. Well, because of the shoes and because of the heaviness. It will not go away soon. Not quickly, not in one day.
To relieve the swelling, the doctors who arrived gave Jana an injection. But the girls' trials did not end there.
She kept complaining that her legs are swollen and that her lower back hurts. They came out of the store. I saw she had a pregnancy test in her bag. I said, "What happened, girl?" "Well, you never know." When you got home, some girls asked me, "Jana, maybe you're pregnant," because really many pregnant girls, their legs swell, their lower back pulls, their tits fill up. I have all these symptoms. It's all good. One line. Well, I think she has had some kind of hormonal breakdown due to stress. If she had been pregnant, I think she would have behaved a little differently.
Meanwhile, the participants gathered by the pool and discussed the evening's events.
Her legs hurt, they're swollen. She has some kind of bump on her legs. No one knows at all what's wrong with her legs. She did a pregnancy test today, was negative. Well, you know that test is
The next morning, as usual, the alarm clock raises the participants early.
Good morning, guys. Hey, how are you? Is everything okay? Thank God, at least her legs are okay now. And what is the suspected cause? Because of the high heels. Because of the high heels, yeah. Well, did he say that you can wear high heels? Only comfortable shoes in my size.
The girls wake up and sit down to breakfast. Where are the participants being taken? Unexpectedly for them, the bus arrives at the railway station.
The girls thought that now they would put us on the train and we would work out a runway.
Hello, girls!
Hello!
Today, you will have a physically difficult test, but first of all, you need to prepare for it. I was an expert on this test to help the girls overcome a difficult situation, so they could concentrate on the task set for them. I want to introduce you to Andrei Makienko. Andrei is the director of the runway of world shows. Amongst Andrei Makienko's students are Elena Perminova, Marina Linchuk, Miss World Ksenia Shikinova, and many other world-class models who work with the best European agencies and designers. Andrei has staged shows for the brands Christian Dior, Hugo Boss, Tommy Hilfiger, and others. And today he'll show you how to walk the runway properly. Well, the girls had to pass this test at the railway station so they could get out of their comfort zone, to learn how to keep their balance normally in any situation. Models should feel comfortable in any conditions and sell the product they're invited to advertise. Many of you think that you can walk. You can walk, but a runway show is not just a walk from the beginning of the podium back and forth. You need to show yourself brightly, beautifully, walk fashionably, stylishly, and confidently. That's about how it looks in the fashionable true version.
He walks, of course, admirably. I'm looking right here and I'm thinking, my God, how can a girl learn to walk like that? And he's a man. Well, I would like to see how he walks in heels, and it would be objective. Chuk, chuk. Here, it's if there's nothing between his legs. Everything is so beautiful there.
Posture. And walking? Let's go. More cheerful. Brighter. More positive. You're doing great. Girls, try if there is a point ahead. This is your runway's hypothesis. This is, you should look as bright as possible when you stop. Dariana went, of course, well. She's quite a fighter by nature, and this too, by the way, is welcome in the modeling business. Bogdana, she had a lot of doubts. She was fixing her hair there. And therefore, of course, these doubts prevented her from walking with dignity. The step should be long because that visually increases the length of your legs. It should be as bright and as long as possible. Hips slightly forward, posture, and let's go. Hands a little to yourself. Softer, hips slightly forward. Work. Don't twist your shoulders, only your arms should move. We work with our hands, hands, hands. Well done, only the hands. Hands should be more active.
Valeria impressed me. She sets herself a higher bar more and more, and still she fulfills it.
Confidence. Charm. Go. Delight the audience. Applause is missing, right? Yes, yeah. Applause. Mentally turn on the applause. Just turn on the ovation. You walk, and the hall is huge. It rejoices as you walk. It'll cheer you up. Right? Looks like it. Yes, that's right. Elena, sluggish so far. So far, sluggish. Modeling is not for her. She needs to go and cook borscht for her husband, and that's it. More self-confidence, don't worry. What's stopping you?
Shoes.
Do shoes get in the way? Are they smaller or larger?
Yes, 2 times.
Go barefoot. Try barefoot. Due to problems with Jana's legs, she was allowed to walk on the podium without shoes. So let's try it.
Alona?
Yes, go. Well done. Be confident in yourself. Charm. Go. It is noticeable that Evgenia has a certain basic step, but she has not reached a decent level yet. But Pavel Rakov is not at the train station for nothing. While the girls are learning to walk on the podium in an unusual environment, he was watching them closely. You may be affected by the environment. Maybe you're cold. There could be a lot of distractions, lots of bystanders, and these distractions work against you. Nothing should distract the real model. Well, no distractions should affect you when you walk down the runway, or when you walk towards your success. Girls, many of you need to work on your confidence. Do you agree?
Yes.
And 2 girls need to work on their confidence even more today. This is referring to Victoria and Elena Pashtuk.
He chose Elena Pastush because, well, I always say, Elena, you're not a model.
Coming up next, why did Pavel Rakov allow himself to be led on by the project's participants? Men on the fragile shoulders of models. Who cannot bear a heavy burden? Provocative photo shoot in the supermarket. Who will become a radish, and who will become an appetizing tomato?
What kind of tomato is she? She's a graveyard of tomatoes.
Don't miss it. Earlier in the program, the participants were at the railway station. Today you have a physically difficult test. The famous stage director Andrei Bakienko showed the girls the secret of the perfect walk on the podium. That's about what it looks like. And right now, Pavel Rakov has prepared a provocative surprise for the models. Elena Pashtuk and Victoria Hasanova did not fully reveal themselves. Perhaps they were influenced by this non-standard situation or circumstances. And that's why I came up with an additional exercise for them so they could open up completely. You'll be walking with a dog today. It's a huge animal. Big, scary.
I don't understand why she's on this project at all, and that's it. I always leave a comment that Lena, well, she just doesn't belong here.
Take it. This animal will be brought here now, and you will walk with it. And your task is to walk along the podium so that the whole world applauds you.
What a twist!
Elena, go. Take a walk. Go, go. Like at a fashion show. Beautifully. Like walking with a leopard. Don't pay attention to anything else. At ease.
Of course, Rakov helped me, liberated me. It was generally a cool experience to have such a person impersonate a dog. Today she smiled for the first time since we've been on the project. The first time. Simply the first time.
Be confident. Keep your grace, Victoria.
Good boy, good boy. Go on, go on.
The model should not be lost in any situation. You're walking your dog on the catwalk. Fashion show with a dog.
A man with a famous name goes and portrays a pissing dog. Listen, well, it's worth a lot to see this.
If Elena Pashtuk got a more balanced dog, then Victoria Hasanova got an almost rabid, disobedient dog. Well, simply because it was the second dog, and she could already come up with a plan for how to behave with this dog. I had to complicate the situation. Victoria's task was to keep the brand, and in principle, she did it. But the test did not end there. It turned out that only now the most important thing began. Applying the skills acquired from Andrei Makienko, the participants must once again walk along the podium, but not alone. Models often have to work in uncomfortable outfits, in heavy dresses and massive hats, and at the same time it's necessary to walk confidently and maintain a fashionable walk. These men will be your inconvenience today. You need to carry them along the podium on yourself. The best one will get an advantage at the photo shoot. Girls need to be hardy, to not pay attention to any circumstances. They must keep a cool mind, lightness, femininity, joy, self-love, and self-respect. Girls, you can choose any pose you like. Are you ready?
Yes.
Who's first, girls?
I volunteered first. I thought it would be easy because I sometimes carry my boyfriend on my back. That's it. He seems to like it.
Don't forget about the walk. I think she's swaying a little from side to side.
Put him on my back. I thought it would be easy, but due to the heels, it was just rough.
Remember, you're confident, you're beautiful. Yes, yes, don't express any emotions. Easy and very casual. A more beautiful point. Hold the point.
Evgenia, Attic girl. Evgenia, come on, come on.
Steady, steady. Yes, yes, yes.
Attic girl, well done. Except for my son, I've never carried anyone in my arms in my life. I'm dragging a man in my arms. Well, where has this been seen, huh?
1, 2, 3, go. Freer on the turn. Gracefully. Shoulders, legs, smile, face. You have to walk as if nothing is stopping you. Well done, well done.
It was just a shock when a person is sitting on you. It was the first time in my life when a man rode on me. It's very difficult. Well done. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, cool, cool. Cool, very cool. Great, she's going to break down. That's how models should walk. Well done.
220 kilograms on a thin heel, walking down the runway with a gorgeous smiling face. I was just shocked. She hung the St. Petersburg handkerchief on the shoulders and went. Pretty woman. And she also has a look. She plays with this look with a man or without a man. Well, she is, of course, great.
Beautiful, confident. Go.
The boy offered to stand in my hands. I'm a person from the countryside. We planted potatoes. And a bag is 40 kilograms. Well, you know, throw it on your back and go. And here, of course, it's in your hands.
Yes, it's hard. A little, yes. Because, of course, the high balance is not easy. Elena tried to smile. Yes, it was powerful. Let's go. Smoother, prettier, smoother. Well done. Come on, to the point. Go. Come on, a little bit left. Prettier, lighter. Well done, well done. Walk, walk. Yes, Elena, you have a gorgeous face. Well done, girl.
I just set a goal for myself. Just smile, keep my face, posture, and walk. Just walk.
Don't rush. Confident, graceful, well done. Cool. Well done. Even though she took off her shoes at the masterclass, she showed a fighting character. Put shoes on and walked like an acrobat. Well done. Easier, 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 smoother. The point is brighter. Well, she stands okay there. Look, yes, stands well. And the face? What's with the face? Here. Victoria, of course, was wobbling. It was hard for her, but she had to pull herself together. She couldn't pull herself together, unfortunately. There was nothing about the model runway in her walk. Be careful, be careful. Yes, she wobbles. Alina, pull yourself together. Alina, you can. You can. Alina, you can. Come on, do it smoothly.
I really liked Alina when walking was a task. But I think it was the hardest for her physically because she's the smallest of us.
Are you sure about this pose?
I will try.
This is a very bold step. The main thing is you should be confident in yourself.
Of course, I had right away thought that I would put him on my shoulders. If I hadn't done it, it probably wouldn't be true to me. I like to do everything to the maximum.
Balance. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Come on. Careful, careful.
Well done anyway.
Remember, it's like a heel came off. Nothing happened. Continue working. It's all good. Normal.
After all, she put him in the same position again and finished the walk. Well, of course, a bow for her for that. If I had got to the end without him, it would have been an underperformed task.
In modeling, this is considered professionalism. Because models should come out of any situation nicely and pretend like it was planned that way. Let's go. Well done. Good, well done. Very well. That's great. Well done, well done. Come on, steady. Well done.
I tried to smile. At the moment when everything was pressing on all parts and my legs were coming off the podium hard, I just overcame myself and walked.
Andre, now we need to choose which girl coped with this test the best. I can give my opinion about the internal state, the one that the girls demonstrated. Elena did okay. It was okay for Bogdana. Yana was doing very well. She carried the acrobat like a feather. At some point, I even wondered if I could carry him so easily. And I also liked Dariana, because it felt like she was carrying a handbag. Well, after all, as a professional, it's up to you. I think Dariana was the best of all. Now Dariana gets an advantage at the next photo shoot, which will be tomorrow.
Hooray! I'm happy that I won. It was very cool. The girls clapped for me. I'm very glad.
The most difficult test is over. Tired girls return to the mansion to regain their strength for tomorrow. And in the morning, a surprise awaits the participants.
Wow, look what we have. Someone forgot to raise the table. Yes, it was left everything unarranged. What is it? We saw vegetables everywhere in our refrigerator, on the table, and there was not a single normal meal, only vegetables.
The girls are guessing what these vegetables are for and what awaits them.
No sausages, no winers. No dumplings. A strong desire to eat right now, right? When they were products, it was somehow calmer. I was coming down thinking I drink coffee with milk. In general, I think it's time, in fact, for some individuals to lose weight. Crocodiles eat bars of chocolate. Therefore, vegetables are even useful, in fact, for them. Perhaps there will be a week with a person from Moscow. They all somehow eat right? I don't know. So they don't want us to lose weight. Or maybe they want to test us whether we can not eat all sorts of crap, whether we can be cows. Perhaps this means that we're waiting for some kind of vegetarian/vegan week. Because eggs and milk were taken away from us. Everything in general of animal origin. There will be a photo shoot with animals.
After a short breakfast, which will definitely not harm their figures, the girls put themselves in order and prepare for today's photo shoot.
Get away from me. You took my chair. Why does it say it's yours? It's just been on it. I'm sitting. I'm wearing makeup. Were you sitting on it when I took it? How? Do you know how to speak normal human language, except for these French words of yours? Viola behaves impudently, that's all. I believe that any situation related to me is an excuse for her to start a fight with me and an excuse to throw out her poison and the shit that is brewing in her there. So you got it. Am I even talking to you? And I'm with you, and I'm not. Elena, in fact, does not know how to defend her borders or whatever. I do not know. She's not particularly respected.
After the makeup, the girls go to a new test.
They're being taken to some market. No, not that, please. These fairs. But yeah, now it's fashionable to take pictures in a store, yes. Or maybe we'll make something fresh. Yes, we will carry vegetables, it seems to me. Do a runway with them.
And Photosession meets the girls in one of the most popular stores among Russians.
Good morning, girls. Good morning. Well, tell me, how did you like breakfast? Awesome. I stayed to wait for us until lunch. Didn't you eat anything? No. As a model, you should be able to promote the benefits of vegetables. Today, you will be the very vegetables that everyone will love. Yesterday, you honed the runway skills. And today, on the makeshift podium of the store, you will be photographed in motion. Your task is to walk so that the photographer can take the maximum number of successful shots. At the trial, your runway was physically difficult. It will not be easy for you mentally today. Pull back the cover, please. Ah, what is this? These are your costumes, Signor Tomato, Cipollino, Signor Tomato, these wonderful heads. And everything else? In what? What will you be wearing? Yes, you will have art on you. Art? Body art. Body art. Naked? Your bodies will be painted by artists. Oh my god! Oh! Why is it not on the beach somewhere so beautiful lying in body art while a wave washes over her? That's gorgeous. I'm ready. I have beautiful, awesome breasts that the whole world should see. Dariana, you've got an advantage in the trial. That's good. You will have the opportunity to cover your chest.
Excited participants go to the makeup trailer for their body art.
In my opinion, I'm the only one not tense about this. I like it so much, I'm just getting off on this, and everyone is nervous. Dasha is even sitting down growling. Think what that final test will be. We'll have to jump in the air, make a triple wheel. At the same time, dive into juice, I don't know, and then emerge as young girls. The one who comes out first now will, of course, be utter drivel. If the body art is at a school level, then I won't go. They started doing me. Bogdana, I will not participate in this competition. I have a husband. I say, I don't have one, so what? I have a child. I say, me too. And what is the problem here? I had a naked photo shoot. Naked, but not in body art. I'm sitting here right now and I understand, well, sometimes you need someone to cheer you up with words. I feel great. I feel strong, unsurpassed. I think I will be the best tomato in the world today. I'm supermoto excel. Alina,
Hi.
meet Lev Jefimov, a photographer of dynamic photography.
Lev has shot dozens of advertising campaigns in Russia. He has worked in Europe, the USA, and China. He collaborates with many world magazines: Glamour, Muse, SNC. Today he could shoot top model Alexandra Lutz or singer Sati Casanova, and tomorrow he could be advertising top cosmetic brands. Lev agreed to work with the participants on our project. Perhaps someday their photos will be in famous magazines. So let's get started. You come at me right away. Walk more cheered up. Be more confident, as if you're moving on the sun. Where's your twig? Well, well, well. That's it. Back.
Stunning, beauty. Lev fell into the apples.
I think she did a great job. That's it. It's always difficult when the first girl comes out. For the first time, a blanket is removed from her. And some other people are standing there, maybe someone is watching. They all experience slight stress. I understand them perfectly. But it always amazes me how quickly they switch. And she switched to play, to present herself from such an eccentric, bright side.
It's not shameful in any way. I really build characters and makes me very strong. And I think every girl here will really leave without complexes.
Elena Pashtuk is preparing for the photo shoot with an invariably stony face. Come on, go with confidence, Step wider. Stop. Badly. Everything is bad. Sluggish. Sluggish, boring, sluggish. Well, no. More energy, more eccentricity.
You need to raise your hands, yes?
Yes.
Could you take a slender girl? Not with excess fat. So I need to do something with my hands?
Yes, you're not welcome in this salad right now. You know? It's necessary that you're the main character of this salad. To have a performance. And go. You dig your feet in the floor. Yes, confident in yourself. Go.
I remembered yesterday's runway, how I led Rakov on a leash. All this, of course, gave me strength and confidence for today's runway. I'm amazed by Elena Pashtuk. The girl opened up. It's just a shock. She's actually smiling. Look at her. She was such a bitchy broccoli. She really did it.
At the first walk, it was just a real vegetable. Well, just like nothing. Yeah. But in the end, it was eccentric. I liked it. I liked more emotions. There was already this arrogance. It was so good. Such a fashion shop.
I have the smallest tomatoes here.
And the next one is Victoria Hasanova. She really wanted to be the best last week. But this place went to Elena Terekina. And Victoria believes that she has every chance to take revenge. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Well done. Okay, you're plucked from the garden. Come on, you're rolling. More passion.
I tried to abstract myself from everything that was happening around me. I didn't see anybody except the photographer.
And come on, go, go, go. All your facets. I want a complex photo. Yes. Stop. You passed by a little bit. Look. Stop. Around the bars. Yes. Come on.
Lose some weight on your ass.
Beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Don't pay attention. There will always be haters. Haters are also a part of your life. That's it.
Are we going to come in here?
And all is the same. And you stay there. Come on. Come on. Slowly. Slowly. Assuredly. You're going. Yes. You're going to your goal. Completely focused.
I really enjoyed today's test. In general, I like the project and I opened up from all sides here. Damn, it's cool. These are really the emotions that I came here for. I came here for the experience, for growth, and for emotions. Emotions are simply through the roof here. I'm going to punch you with a heel between the horns right now. What are you doing? I said, don't touch my underpants. Why are you touching them? I said it twice. Don't get in my way. Don't touch my underpants. And she moves them aside and just... I'd punch her with a heel between the horns. What kind of dumbass is that? Why? When they say don't mess, don't touch. I'll show you later if you have any questions about my physiology. Why are you yelling only at me? When she was screaming, her face was just the right color, I think. I don't think I want to see it. You are now going to your enema effect. You can safely go without panties. It won't be visible under your belly.
Coming up next, emotions are heating up. Conflicts between the participants do not subside.
Look at you! You're a freak!
Will doubting models be able to overcome themselves and go to a photo shoot? The Council of Judges, who will be the best participant of the week? I can't stop staring at this radish. And who will leave the show?
Girls, only one of you will continue to fight for the title of XL model.
Wait. Earlier in the program, the girls walked along the podium with men on their fragile shoulders, in front of the astonished passengers. Good, well done. And some models even managed to tame a wild beast. And right now, in a busy supermarket, naked girls are trying to maintain their confidence.
The children walk, look, and she twists and turns her ass.
And what will happen to them? Let's do it. That's it.
Walk
Let's
with your
continue.
front side.
Yes, and children walk. Well done, well done. Cool. Stop, stop, stop. Come on, crunch, crunch. Turn around, radish.
Listen, well, I haven't gone to the store naked yet. I don't feel any shyness because I don't like clothes at all. I have been accepting of my body for a long time and I love it.
The first radish was bright, sparkling, and compared to the first two tomatoes we had in front of the camera, the radish entered and shone right away.
The most annoying thing is that there are people. What are you doing? She's walking there. The children are watching, and the children are squealing, squeaking. Everyone is smiling, taking pictures of you, watching. In general, the fans didn't bother me. It looks humorous. I see, right, this meme. I am Senor Tomato, big tomato. Everyone says, what kind of tomato is it? She's a tomato graveyard. I don't know, but I just know my friends. I just know what black humor is and how we joke.
Alexandra Konyakina goes next for the photo shoot.
First of all, let's not hide that I have the most awesome figure here. I'm giving you the facts. I have the flattest stomach that a plus-size model should have. Well, a cool ass there, a cool face that no one has, and the most awesome character, I think.
Here we go. Come at me, come at me. More confident, more confident. Get used to it. Get used to the image. Stop. I don't feel it yet.
Don't feel it?
Well, yes, I don't feel it. You're still walking stiffly.
Stiff? Do I have to dance?
More eccentricity, more charisma.
To be honest, I was more confident in our van. I mean, I thought now I'm going to go out there and it would be easy for me. And when I came out here, it was a little hard for me.
Let's get started. Come at me. More confident. More confident. Remember, your headdress is complicated and beautiful.
After 30 seconds, I already felt confident. I realized that in general, my figure here is the best in the store. I have everything the most beautiful. I have a beautiful image. This magnificent crown in the form of broccoli just suits me. Actually, I think I was born broccoli.
Evgenia Tupikova suddenly felt the girls were not looking at her the way she would like.
You were making faces at me. I'm not making faces. I'm not making faces. Clowning around. I asked because I heard the conversation. Evgenia, go yourself. Go yourself, Ma. You're a mare yourself. Hysterical. What the hell? Yes, Lena is hysterical. Lena starts yelling right away. She and I had a fight in the car today where they put makeup on us. She says, back off. So I taught her the same. She runs out and starts yelling at me. Everyone thought she was going to fight to me. I'm sitting quietly outside. She flies out to me and starts yelling again. I told you that my face was not in your direction. You started yelling like crazy. Lena, watch your face. It's just a snake tangle. I worked. Well, the manicure is the same snake tangle. Damn. But there you somehow abstract yourself from those with whom you do not communicate and go in the direction where there are people with whom you can, like-minded people, communicate with.
Meanwhile, Bogdana decided to put on makeup and go to a photo shoot after all.
Bogdasha, my love, my beloved husband. It's a nightmare. Where did you send me?
This is, of course, a stunning look. An onion look. Very sexy onion.
What to do?
It stung my eyes, you know?
Yes, you've already come up with. You can't look at it without tears.
You can't look without
this will
tears,
be a new
that's
hashtag.
for sure.
Well, so Bogdana went after all. And there, and what about the husband? What about the kids? And what about the principles that you just rested on?
And more sexuality, more passion. Yes.
Oh my God!
You can make pauses, and then you go on. Yes. Face, hands, yes. Leg. It was beautiful, amazing.
I saw that I was being filmed. I saw the men's faces. I think they liked it. They would have fried such an onion for dinner.
And only Valeria Necheva cannot decide on a provocative photo shoot in any way.
Lera is very worried because she has a child, a husband, he's an angry man. He would be against it. Come on, say yes, I'll give you my privilege without any problems. Damn, I was counting on beauty and aesthetics and it's a shame. Damn, children are walking there. Everyone did it. Everyone cried, overcame themselves, yelled. What about you? Then you will tell everyone, but I did it. I am reborn. So, come on. I don't know. Well, many people say that it was on purpose, that she gave me her advantage to, hype again.
But Dariana's offer to give away her advantage was ambiguously perceived by Alina.
Oh, Dariana, what's logical about this? She has a child. Wait, she has a child, logically. And if I don't? You are ready to show everything just to achieve your goal. Yes? Look at you. You're a freak. She was exasperated by the whole situation. Regarding this, as they were all sitting and didn't want to go, then suddenly they wanted to, that everyone was corrupt. That's still so... Well, in general, she was saying the right things, in fact. You look terrible. I just put up with it all this time, but I'm tired of you. And Lera is the only one with a child. Yes, everyone has. 15 years. I have 40 kids looking at me. Damn it. Don't swear. What the hell? Dariana, you're ready to shove it up inside everyone's without soap. You don't have to do that anymore. Demons were coming out of here. Apparently, she had a nervous breakdown and she went a little crazy. Why were you sitting here as a pacifist for 2 hours? We would have gone home a long time ago. Elena was completely crazy. I didn't think it was Elena at all, because Elena was red. She reminded me damn of some kind of devil. Sweetie, you would... Shut up before I kill you! In general, usually in normal life after that, there is a fight. But I counted to 5. I was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let it go, and I just left. Dariana is messing. Oh, you are my good girls. I love you so much. Here's the cross for you. Well, that's it. And Alina says, here, go yourself. And she threw a bottle at her. She hasn't dried yet. The paint is spreading. Well, yes, well, it's up, of course.
More poses, less advertising. Come on, put your hand on the waist. And come on, let's go. Camera. Yes.
It's kind of a little funny, this life-size doll. This is laughter, humor, kids. This is a holiday. It was necessary to make fashion out of it. For me, it was just initially difficult. I didn't know how to work with it.
I really liked the way you smiled. It was really sincere, sparkling, because many girls come out here and they were confused. I like this sparkle. I think you're one of the best who work with their face, and it was cool, fun, fervent.
Thanks. I'm really very pleased to hear that. You were both scared and feel cool, and you reset yourself, and somehow you catch energy. These feelings are incomparable. That is, they need to be lived to be understood.
After much doubt, Valeria Nacheva decided to use Dariana's offer after all, and took her advantage. Let's fry this podium, come on. Yes. I can smell the onion right now. Yes, it was good. It was a good pause. Well done. Stop. Yeah, cool.
I think I will be put in a weak position with the council because I came out in a bra. Because the girls came out without anything at all. I just can't do it.
How do you feel in this look?
I like a bouncy radish.
Ready?
Yes.
And come on, let's go. Start. More brightness, more laughter. Yes, go, go. More mischief. Yes, well done, well done. Wider step, wider step. Good, cool.
Of course, my radish is better than that of Egina Tupikova because I like myself more.
Concentrate and come on. Let's go. Yes. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Yes, here's the effect.
Well, maybe there are even options that mean I will have very good photos because I immediately coat with my legs and pulled in my stomach and bulged my tits and did it right.
All the girls understood that this was a kind of performance, a kind of game. A kind of fashion art phantasmagoria, I would say. And that's why they all tried to smile. Everyone was smiling. It was great.
I noticed doubts in my girls. And what the jury council will show, I can't even imagine. If my photo doesn't become the best, I will be very angry. First of all, it's on me that I haven't finalized it again. I'm tired of being neither the worst nor the best.
The test is completed. Tired girls return home with only one thought: to take a shower as soon as possible. Today is an important day, the Council of Judges, and a new participant will come to the VIP room.
I hope that this week I will be along with the best because I really don't like the position in the middle. I'm not leaving this week for sure, I'm sure of it. Because yesterday I was praised, I was one of the best who walked down the podium with a man on my back when I went. The photographer said that I worked very well.
Our participants have been living in this project's mansion for 2 weeks now. I can see how hard they try at the masterclasses and tests.
But only one of them will become the winner of the project and will sign a contract with the leading international agency Metro Model Agency Switzerland and will become the face of the new collection of Anfisa Chekhov's brand.
And now it's time to evaluate the participants' work this week. The one whose results are the weakest will leave the project. This week, the girls wore acrobats on the podium at the railway station and took part in a photo shoot with body art in the form of vegetables. The judges will call the models 2 by 2 to compare their looks in photos from the supermarket.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, beauties.
On the platform, there was a masterclass on movement, how to walk on the podium, from a specialist. The main test was to pass with men, with acrobats, whose weight was 68 kilograms.
A little bit more than me.
So that the muscles of the face do not tremble, and at the same time experience pleasure. I can tell.
Jana walked with a man on her shoulders better than she walks on the podium here without a man. Jana, you are somehow inspired by a man sitting on your neck. Well, apparently there's just enough men in our women's team, and that's why I had some chances. She would, if allowed, she would take him home, 2 of them. Well, that's simple.
At first, Jana couldn't walk down the runway in heels at all. There was something wrong with her legs. She was moving very hard.
Oh, there's something. My legs hurt.
But then when it was necessary to carry a male acrobat, she forgot about it, put on heels, and went leg to leg. Clearly, beautifully, gracefully, almost as if without a load. She walked back and forth on the podium.
Anfisa told me that when I wanted to go home, she said, "No, you don't need to go home. We believe in you." And with this, I wanted to prove that people don't believe in vain.
Now you know that you can even take advantage of not having faith in yourself.
Yes, sir.
But the faith of specialists, our faith, take our faith and put it inside each of you girls. And carry it as proudly as you can.
Bogdana, how did you manage with it? Well, I walked it, of course. Let's see how you went, Bogdana. That is, and it's necessary that the face does not tremble, right? And this is just working with a barbell.
You need to
Is
move.
this some kind of gymnastics? I think Jana was more concentrated. This is from the category of I see the goal, I do not notice obstacles.
It's not just psychological.
And Bogdana, she tried to cope with contractions while walking, and therefore she was more like this. When you're walking in general, a lot depends on breathing. Therefore, when Bogdana was walking and breathing at the same time, it is clear that her body was walking right and left, because at that moment she was doing, pranayama. That's it. And that's why her body was unfocused. Jana, I think, was walking without breathing at all. She forgot to breathe. She saw a man on her shoulders, was inspired, remembered my words, and went towards the goal. And she carried her happiness on her shoulders. Objectively, as we all see, she was better than Bogdana. But let's look at the photos from the photo shoot.
Let's do it.
You see, Bogdana, when a girl with you very, let's say, ripped hands makes hands like this, then we see something we don't need. Nikolai has a good name for it. It was necessary to spread them at least, and then the triceps would tighten up and it would be much more beautiful.
You grouped the bottom very correctly. You got a beautiful hip line. But with the shoulder girdle, with the geometry of the shoulder girdle, it did not work.
Let's compare it with another onion. Well, this is big onion. Golden onion. Firstly, Janina's stomach is not visible at all.
Because she stepped harder with the foot, hit the other, a thigh line appeared, which we now see.
You did not pose correctly.
The chest tightened, fell into place. How it turned out to make such a hip line, I do not understand, but somehow it turned out, apparently by the will of God. If Jana wants to, she can do everything with her body, everything she needs to.
Jana just got a second wind. Yeah. She's probably pleased that they believed in her. Watch how she walks. She has leg after leg on the same line. Due to this, the leg turned out to be very slender. You see, it's so tiny, and how the onion suits you.
I quite like this shot. In general, your onion shot me in the heart.
Jana, don't you regret staying? No, now I want to go further. Seriously? Yes, and what if I tell you go cure your legs? I've almost cured them. Look, you see how she spoke in a completely different way. A man on his shoulders is the best medicine for leg pain.
Thank you very much, girls. Go to the waiting room.
I completely disagree with what the jury said, because I felt great at this photo shoot. The photographer praised me and said that I was the coolest for today, and that he enjoyed working with me. I was very comfortable, and of course there were much more successful poses. So I stretched out my arms, my hands, reduced my stomach, plus I pulled it in and took a step. I got a real photo. I have no size, no bellies there. I'm there practically, just managed to catch a shot.
Now let's welcome Elena and Alexandra. Please go to the studio.
Eleanor is with us with a smile today.
Hello.
Hello.
Elena also performed a small feat. She had to tame a rabid dog and walk beautifully with it, so that she could smile, so she could knock them dead, and could cause applause from all the spectators. And most importantly, I really liked Elena's attitude after this ordeal, because she wasn't just smiling, she was happy. She was laughing. That's exactly what we were trying to squeeze out of her.
This is generally no emotions, just like before. Because Eleanor has nothing to do here. Not emotions. Now she's just being pulled up. Now we will see how the girls went through the vegetables photo shoot. They both had an image of broccoli, and don't forget that we evaluate them based on these photos. And I like everything here in this photo. A little crooked smile turned out. And such broccoli, which is all al dente, which they pulled out. She's like, I'm not done.
I see that you are broccoli, not even al dente. Neither steam nor, especially, boiling water touched you. So raw. No, I can't say it's raw.
She's just the way she should be.
I want to say that it's ripe. In general, I see that your breasts, are standing, and it's very good with such sizes.
Her breasts look beautiful. Breasts, yeah, her tits are beautiful.
Well done, I like this shot. You're going right. You didn't place one leg one after the other, and it worked for you because you didn't get the hip volume skewed to one side or the other. You have a waist even in the nude, and I really, really, really praise you for that.
Thank you very much, I'm very pleased. Let's look at Elena's photo.
Oh, Elena is the queen of the Ibiza party. I think, at this point, she's not even broccoli at all.
I think she wanted to sneeze, and just at that moment, the photographer managed to catch the shot. Do you want this broccoli?
I want to eat this broccoli.
Let's call the officer.
First, you opened your lips. My God, did this really happen? Secondly, you raised your hands very correctly. You did a great job.
To be honest, I thought Lena would be the first to refuse because she gives the impression of being so tight-lipped. We're all trying, Lena, unclench, relax. And then Lena, she's even got a twinkle in her eyes.
It seems to me, wait, girls.
She was so excited.
I think Elena uses green body art so often that she has a military man, so she disguises herself in the woods.
If you compare two broccoli, not all broccoli is equally healthy.
If this is an exhibition of broccoli at the exhibition of achievement of agriculture, then I believe that these two broccolis are of the same variety. Our dear broccoli. So you have fortified us and cheered us up. And it's time for you to go backstage.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
This week, I will be the best because my photo is the most beautiful. I'm the freshest. Plus, I have an awesome walk. And I think that everything will be awesome and I will finally move into my bed. You need to be able to move into your bed. It was really cool. This hand here, like I'm shooting at the sky. Well, that is everything like this photo shoot is mine. Evgenia and Elena Terracchini come out to us. What synchronicity! Hello. Hello? Hello.
Tell me, Elena, how do you live in the house with all the girls?
It's a little hard since you raised the issue. There are some moments, but...
And we specifically raised this issue.
Tell them.
Because we know that something interesting is happening there.
Well, there were just girls with whom I can't establish any normal dialogue.
Who can't you find common language with?
Well, the last conflict that was just active with Violetta, we grappled with her. I got up just to move away from the mirror and take a pencil from Yana. When I came back, my chair was gone and she said, I don't care. Well, for me, I probably solved such issues in childhood.
Elena, I don't even want to listen to it. The chairs are not there.
Yes.
It's something else. Don't pay attention at all. Never mind. That's not interesting at all.
Can you imagine? I thought to keep quiet about it until the end, not to say anything on sync. Anyway, just so that I don't expose a bitch in such a light, and you're exposing me now. Well, what a bitch, damn. That's why I say she's a freaking hypocrite. That's how it is. She's a freaking hypocrite. Oh my God. This is what a rescued girl in her arms.
I think that this is some kind of theft. Are you sure you didn't take it away after all?
This is kidnapping. Look at her. And what a buzz in general on the face. It's a kangaroo mum. I don't know what it is. Who else could carry him like this?
I can't say that I like this walk, and whether it's a walk at all. You walk hard. It's hard for you to move your legs. Obviously, all your load was on your knee joints because he is in front of you. But in general, this is a story about the fact that you were just carrying a man. Elena, did you carry a man with great pleasure?
Let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
Yes, let's see. Very interesting. Ooh.
The strong men enter the arena.
Yes, something like that.
If Elena at least tried to smile, Evgenia just burst into hysterical giggling, so... Well, I couldn't say that either of you passed this test. Yes, you were walking, carrying something there, and that's it. I have no comment.
Let's look at the photos from the photo shoot at the vegetable store. We have radishes in front of us.
You did a great job. Most likely you have watched a lot of fashion shows in your life because you correctly threw back the shoulder girdle, thereby, squeezed the breast forward. They have acquired, as they say, a consonant and symmetrical shape. You took the right step, but for some reason you failed this part, and you got quite a wide hip and very small legs. Well, in general, your legs are from Naomi Campbell, and your body is from Oprah Winfrey.
Another radish. Oh, wow. Such a radish. You can't stop staring at this radish.
I can't stop staring
I
at
don't
this
know if
radish.
radishes are allowed. Usually strawberries with cream are used in love games. But I would, after this radish, switch to radishes.
With what?
With sour cream. Oh, these gastronomic passions of yours.
An orgasm. This is your gastronomic orgasm.
Well, Elena, of course, has the most ideal figure, as in my opinion, for the XL model. It's just, well, perfect. It's a bomb, yes?
Now go backstage. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Judging by the jury's opinion, Lena is a better radish. She stood up wonderfully. Everything is well done for her, and I fell out with my legs. You see here the belly, the legs are thin, the hairs are sticking, which are gone. We were waiting for Victoria and Elena here.
Hello.
Beautiful.
It's so nice today that Elena, oddly enough, accidentally appeared in a slightly new image for me. You have a correctly drawn eyebrow arch, and you're in a demure dress. I'm grateful to those who behind the scenes did this to you.
It's really very beautiful. Well, exactly like our Victoria.
But Victoria has finally become sexier, and this is very good.
Generally, this is the perfect image for you. And let's see if our girls have dropped the man. They put on their shoulders.
Very interesting.
Ooh.
Let's agree. Well, this was good.
It was awesome.
Worthy. That's it. There was no suffering. Was it hard for you?
Well, of course.
I can say that it was not visible that it was hard. It was like, well, I have the thinnest man. I'm fine.
She is one who will enter the burning hut and take the man away from there.
And how was Eileen? In general, it looked bad. Does your knee hurt? What's the matter?
He crashed my buttocks here, so when...
Hip.
Yes, it didn't move at all. Elena, sorry, but why did you take him like that? It was possible to take him differently, like a backpack. The backpack will withstand more than... Well, yes.
It's just that you already have two fairly serious counterweights ahead of
Two
you.
airbags.
You needed to get him on your back, because then you would have stabilized your skeleton. Sorry. And what happened at the next test? Let's take a look.
Okay. By the way, Elena was the first. She's the bravest. While the girls were crying, smearing, snot, drooling, negotiating, refusing to come out, Elena just went out. And I think this is already worthy of all the praise. Let's look at the second tomato.
Not the biggest breast you have, girl. But this, not the largest breast, has a certain symmetry. But you corrected it with a raised hand. How did you figure it out? I don't know, maybe you've read about it somewhere. Maybe you know a certain feature of your body structure.
When I think about everything concerning posing, everything is done competently. And in general, the perception of photography is not emotional. So it's simply fine. Yes, just flipped it. I, as a person who always has hook hands in all photos, admire Victoria's work with her hands. What an elegant hand on the waist, what an elegant hand on the head. Victoria, to be honest, I will take it into service now, and at my next photo shoot, I will do my hand beautifully like this.
And Fisa, the main thing is to adopt this tomato. It will be very good for you. Just take it right away.
I really like tomatoes.
You know, colleagues, here's what reminds me of what we are doing now. There are such children's games. Find the differences in various photos. And so many details. Here, thanks to this program, I look at your hand as you hold it, an elbow, and chin. Well, everything is straight. So many little things. And from these little things, some kind of either perfect or, well, unsuccessful image is formed.
Whose image was perfect and whose was unsuccessful? We will find out a little later. Thank you very much, girls. Thanks, bye. Personally, my opinion is that the photo is stupid. I didn't like the face at all, but if the judges liked it, then it deserves to be the best. Well, I think I'm not leaving today, although I'm prepared. Dariana and Violetta, come to us.
What Dariana did, in a good sense of the word, on the podium at the train station is worthy of respect.
What was she doing now?
She wasn't carrying a man. She was carrying a piece of fluff, a lady's purse.
Oh my god. That's where physical strength came in handy. Here, give her at least 100 kilograms, then we'll see how she goes. I think she'll lift me up too. I liked the face the most. It was a real fashion face of a model on the podium. The legs, positions. Kola will say this professional opinion, but if I was sitting in the hall as a guest star at this impromptu show, I would say a very cool professional model.
Unfortunately, exercise weight, it gives you certain... what's it called?
Difficulties.
Yes, difficulties. Therefore, the fact that you walk so easily and smile is huge heroism. Plus, you're not going through the most comfortable conditions at this moment. You did a great job, Let's see how Violetta passed the test.
The point is done. The point is counted. I think that, first of all, the very wrong statement of a man on the body.
I can't understand why you decided that. I know you can walk pretty well. I know you can hold your face pretty well now, but at the moment you were holding this sufferer, and it didn't work to your advantage. You were thinking about whether he would fall now, whether he would slip off your hip line, tried to hold him by the neck, which already made the task more difficult for you. And at that moment, you lost both emotions in your face and dynamics in passing during your runway. I couldn't praise this walk. There's no aesthetics in this, really.
Let's move on to the photo shoot. Among vegetables, we have broccoli again.
Well,
oh my god.
You were so happy here that you threw this guy off. You went really well.
Listen, first of all, Violetta was happy. She was among those who gladly agreed.
So you like to get naked?
She loves her body unequivocally. And this photo is probably my favorite of the whole photo shoot.
Grace is on the face.
She puts her hands beautifully. Hip, face, that is, it's just broccoli, which I don't just want to eat. I want to embalm it and put it on my shelf.
I also, without arguing, say that this is one of the best photos of his shooting day. Truth.
Thanks.
And let's see how Dariana behaved.
It's really like the Hulk. You are the only one of the girls who had closed this area. I don't understand this step at all right now.
I don't understand her.
Plus, I don't like the right hand, which now looks like some kind of frog's paw.
I'm wondering why you made another cloud of broccoli out of your chest. It's just that I'm really interested. At the same time, you did a good job of draping your stomach.
And where did you shave your breasts? I have flattened them somewhere, pulled them apart. In general, the area is not clear. It is there, it's not. How do you like this photo? I like neither the face, nor the hand, nor the way the chest is flattened. Right now, she's really on the verge of leaving. Well, she has the worst photo, the worst.
You walk well, you know how to work with your face. You just need to get it together. Give up this image of a good girl who just wants everyone to like her. And continue acting. Truth. That's all I wanted to say. Colleagues, I think, will not be adding anything much either. Girls, go backstage.
Thanks. Violetta couldn't cope with the runway, completely failed to cope with the runway, yes, but she has great photos.
Gorgeous.
Did a great job with the runway, but her photos are not good. Therefore, in fact, they are on equal terms.
Right? Yes.
The jury did not like the walk, but I can also say my answer to this because I'm not used to carrying men on my shoulders, on my hips, wherever it is. Men like to carry me in their arms. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm the worst this week. I'll get kicked out. Apparently everyone here is already tired of me. That's it.
There is only one participant left. Valeria Necheva goes out to the judges in proud solitude. Hello.
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 Valeria, why do you think you were called last? Because I had the advantage. You didn't have the advantage, Ariana had it. She shared it. Yes, she shared it with me. And what did you need it for? Well, I initially didn't want to go out because I didn't like body art. I thought it was beyond my strength to go out without a top.
Were you ready to leave?
No, I was ready not to go out for this test.
That is, to leave.
If I had to leave after this, then yes.
Well done. If you have some personal principles or agreements with your man that you do not need to do this, something is unacceptable for you, you do not need to violate these agreements, right? Valeria, I respect you even more.
Holy shit, what? You respected her even more? Well, apparently, after all, and we are unprincipled 10 people, and yes, we're such whores to show our tits. After all, you are a model in this project who learns to work in different conditions. And no one said that they would only work in a photo studio. Let's take a look at Valeria's photo.
I have no questions about the lower part of this shot. You know how to work with your legs, you know absolutely all your advantages. Really well done. There are no questions about the construction of your hands. I still have a question about the chest because it was badly deformed from the graphics of the bra, really. Perhaps maybe it would be more logical to remove it and go, covering them with your hand. But here, I really can't get into the depths of your morality of this particular shooting. So I can neither give you a positive nor negative assessment.
The hip line is fine, the waist is fine, not the best photo. Tits are symmetrical in the face, and the bra is visible, and the photo is about nothing really.
And yet, Valeria was remembered. She was remembered at the train station as a brave girl who tried to surpass herself and became the same acrobat as these aerial yogis. And I remember her with this bra, showing her character.
I would not praise Lyra in the context of this bra, because now all the girls will start tearing up patterns and refusing tests. I think that...
Let them tear it up. Let them show what they're capable of. Let them show their characters.
And what will our show turn into?
And we will kick them out if something is wrong.
I will not take a man on my shoulders. This is my principal position.
That's why. So maybe someone didn't need to take it because they're not ready for the project, because it's difficult for them.
It's just that we didn't need to take someone, that's all.
And how do we determine what should have been taken or not? Katenka?
We will determine this only at the end. Thank you, Valeria. Goodbye.
Go ahead. All the participants listen to the judges' opinions. And they move on to the most important thing, discussing who will be the best in the program and who will leave the show in just a few minutes.
I remember Bogdana. Most of all, I even remember her tired face. And it's kind of exhausted, isn't it? Exhausted. It seems to me that emaciated. She's already had a hard time on our show. Bogdana was among the worst. I didn't like Valeria.
Why?
I didn't like her behavior, how she stands. Then Elena makes me bored.
I absolutely agree about Elena, because she absolutely lit this torch of her frenzied sexuality. I've already forgotten about the fact that she's Asian in appearance. I've already forgotten what color her hair is. I just see her from shot to shot absolutely monotonous, as if this Merzilka cover is being shifted from one magazine to another like this. And it's all the same Elena that came for the casting to our project, and absolutely remained the same. She just froze.
And Ariana?
Well, it's like she's dishonest or something. That's dishonest.
Insincerity.
I mean, I don't believe it. Yes, absolutely dishonest. She stands and looks at you every time, then she cries, then she supposedly feels bad, then sits down simply because she wants to be alone.
The top 5 in principle have already been determined there, but I really liked Lena Pastush this time.
And me too.
Really good. I really liked Violetta's photo, the way she worked on a vegetable photo shoot, how she quickly just rushed into battle, how confident she was, and what an aesthetic and beautiful photo she made.
But I think we like Elena Pashtuk because it's if she wasn't in the project before, and she's like a new face. Well, that is, what we saw from Elena Pashtuk before is the absence of Elena Pashtuk.
Yes, and now she's back with us. The best, in my opinion, based on the results of everything and on the sense of confidence that she gained. Yana Sedokova, because now, in my opinion, we have actually seen a new Yana.
A completely different person.
And she's just some kind of fighter. And she's great on the photo as well. And she walked very confidently on the runway.
And at the train
And on
station
the
too.
runway, yes. Girls, we've discussed your work. I have 10 photos in my hands, but there are 11 of you here. One participant will leave the project today. The rest will continue to fight for the title of Model XL. But first, I want to give out the photo of the one that, in our common opinion, became the best this week. I know that Victoria Hazanova really dreamed of getting the best photo. But today she did not succeed. Yana Sedokova becomes the best. Yana, the VIP bedroom is yours for the next week. Finally. Finally. I'll relax. You can't take any acrobats. This is bad. Thank you very much. And now let's discover which of you will continue to fight in the project. This participant finally listened to our advice. Today, her photo is much better than before. Elena Pastush, you're doing great. About Elena Pastush, I will say that she does not fit into the project. She just doesn't know what's going on here, that's all. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Violetta, your emotions in the photo have become brighter. Take the photo. Thanks. This girl had to pay a high price for the best photo last week. Elena, I hope that your character will help you continue this struggle with dignity. You're in the project. This person is very deceitful, hypocritical, and just... Thanks. The desire to develop and improve is a valuable quality for the model. Victoria, I hope that soon your photo will be the best. It's just fine today. Thanks. This girl shows consistently good results. But to win, this is not enough. Alexandra, you're with us for now. This photo is for you. At the casting, we were hooked by the spontaneity and sincerity of this participant. Evgenia, now you need to learn how to be as sincere in the photo as you are in real life. Thanks. You're going to the house. Thank you very much. If we were evaluating the runway at the train station, this girl would be the best. But at the photo shoot, Dariana, you didn't have the courage. Don't make any more mistakes like that. Take the photo. To be honest, I thought I would be sent home after this photo. She's a hell of a lot of actress at every step. I'm still more of those people who believe this participant can do a lot more than she shows in the show. And today her photo almost got into the nomination for the one to leave. Valeria, get it together. Take the photo. Thanks. Bogdana and Alina, come to me. Girls, I have a photo of only one of you in my hands. The second one will leave the project immediately after the council's judgment. Elena, you were one of the first to go to the photographer. Courage is a good quality. but it needs to be dosed. You obviously overdid it, and it looked vulgar. Bogdana, from the first day, we singled you out as one of the strongest participants. You are a leader by nature. But today's photo turned out to be much weaker than what you showed on the project. Elena, you have an unusual appearance. But for some reason, you don't use it at all. All your photos are like exact copies of each other. Bogdana, the photo in the store shows your unwillingness to be photographed. Models as well as actors should not bring their negative emotions to the public. You've ruined everything for yourself. Elena, you have a good figure, but you don't know how to use your body at all. Even though you have a lot of potential, unfortunately, there is no time for build-up on the project. Bogdana, it feels like you've lost interest in the project. Lately, something has been constantly bothering you, and this is reflected in your work. Girls, only one of you will continue to fight for the title of Model XL. And it will be... Elena. Yeah? Wow. Take your picture? Yes, thank you. I hope you take this chance. Thank you very much. Go to the girls. I am very glad that Elena stayed. I don't know why. She's real, she's lively, creative, and I admire her. Bogdana, we have to say goodbye to you. Your participation in the project is over. Thanks. Thank you very much. Thanks. I don't want to comment, thank you. And you girls continue to fight for the main prize. It has been a hard week, so I wish you a good rest today, and to gain strength for the upcoming tests. Thanks, and they definitely won't be easier. I imagine that, for example, I would get into the top 5 when the real fight begins. Then I could, for example, lose to the girls in their professionalism and experience on the podium because I've never worked as a model. And that's where, well, everything is deserved. I would have no complaints. But considering how many girls we have who, well, in general, like, don't even have anything to do with this contest.
Before leaving, Bogdana decided to leave a message for her former rivals.
I've fallen in love with almost all of you. I am very proud and happy to know that there are crazy and brave women in the world like me. I think that each deserves victory. And universal recognition, since each is insanely beautiful, wise, intelligent, feminine, and I'll admit so sexy. You are the most girls I could ever meet. I am waiting for everyone to visit me at the Black Sea. See you soon. Don't give up under any circumstances. Postscript, I love you. Special love. Special love and warmth to Vikusia and Yanokia. Elena, I'm proud of you. Oh, how sweet.
In the next program, a masterclass in which girls will be told how to choose the right swimming underwear. To become real XL models, you need to learn how to adjust the nuances of your figures. Participants in fur coats worth 500,000 rubles will become living mannequins in the capital center. Now that's a fur coat.
Well, of course, it's good. Good, god damn it.
Photo shoot for the cover of a romance novel. Will people buy books with photos of our models? Is this your novel?
Yes, this is my novel.
Yesterday we took photos, today it's already written. Don't miss it.